the airliner has released a statement. I can read that out to you. They say Malaysia Airlines confirms that flight MH370 has lost contact with Subang Air Traffic Control at 2:40 a.m. today. That's the 8th of March. Flight MH370 operated on the B777-200 aircraft departed Kuala Lumpur at 12:41 a.m. on the 8th of March 2014. There's a lot of words here, it's very technical, but I'll just read you through it because it's quite important what they're saying. MH370 was expected to land in Beijing at 6:30 a.m. the same day. That was 10:30 last night, or just a few hours ago. The flight was carrying a total number of 227 passengers, including 2 infants, 12 crew members, which is 239 people in total, so quite a large number there. Malaysia Airlines is currently working with the authorities who have activated their search and rescue team to locate the aircraft. And the airline will provide regular updates on the situation, and then they do advise the public to call a telephone number if they want further information.
The Chinese have said the plane did not enter their airspace, and we've spoken to, there was a rumour going around that it had made an emergency landing in the southern airport of Nanning. But we've spoken to Nanning Airport, and they say the plane is not there. So we're still here, just waiting for more information. It's all the way down in the south of China, on the border. You know, that would be the most southerly airport, I think, that the plane could have touched down at. Especially if it was in Vietnamese airspace, that would be the nearest point for it to touch down. Now it's the flight is up in red at the top of the arrivals board. And it simply says, you know, that it's delayed and that it was due to land at 6:30, and that's all. It's a very popular destination, it's a very popular route, so they do fly often up and down. It's a 777, so it's a large plane, you know, I'm not quite sure how many times a week they fly, but it's certainly pretty regular. And this morning it's a bit smoggy in Beijing, but I don't think visibility would have been a problem. And we heard that there were no major storms or sort of weather conditions on the flight path when the plane disappeared. Transport information at the airport don't have any information beyond the fact that the flight is delayed. We did speak to one Malaysian man earlier who had come to meet some friends of his. He said that he was going to leave the airport because he couldn't get any further information here about you know, what had happened to the plane. I can say that within China, you know, Chinese airlines have an exceptional safety record. There's not been any major crashes in China for over a decade, maybe longer than that. You know, China pays a lot of attention to air safety, to the point in which actually that, you know, there have been a lot of flight delays in China simply because weather conditions have been bad and they've put safety first. Okay. Generally speaking, in Southeast Asia, flight safety is pretty high, I would say. You know, this is a very, very rare occurrence.